getaway? How did you get back in the game?
Well, you got to give Washington a lot of credit. I mean, the guys have a lot of pride. They kept fighting. We got a little stagnant on the offensive end, and they got some turnovers. We missed some shots. They were able to get some transition baskets. And, for them to score 30 points in the fourth quarter after we held them to 19, 19, and 20 in the first three quarters shows that they're going to continue to fight. And the lesson for us to learn is that, regardless of who you play in this league, teams can score a lot of points fast if you don't play right.
This is the third game where you've lost the fourth quarter. Is this a concern for this team?
How many of those games we won?
All three of them.
We take that.
Jamal Timms has been really good in the absence of the He's been key for him.
He's just a veteran guy. He plays hard and plays smart. He's trying to make the right play and get us in the offense, trying to get the ball down the floor quickly. He's a pass-first guy. Does a great job with the guys running the floor when he get the ball. So we got to make sure that we give him opportunities where he can advance the ball to get us more fast-paced plays because he can't run it up the floor. But he's been great for us, and he's just going to continue to make the veteran plays. I'm sorry?
The second unit in the second quarter was really stretch that out for you. What did they do differently? How did they provide that chance?
A lot more energy. I mean, they have a lot more energy. Defensively, they take it up. They're a lot more aggressive on the pick and roll situations. They come up. They cover each other faster because they're younger, more athletic guys. As a result, we're able to get some transition baskets there. Now, offense, I think we do a better job of going from strong side to weak side quicker and just making a play with that group. And they have stretches where they're going really well, and they expand the lead as they did tonight for us.
And then on the flip side of that, sometimes struggle a little bit
like the second, beginning of the fourth quarter there, it was just as we got stagnant because the pressure was on. And if they can play free, it's better. When it's a little bit pressure, then they tend to think a little bit more. But it's a growing process for them. That's part of the journey, and they'll continue to grow and get better in it.
So that pressure must be the Wizards
making a couple shots, and you feel, when you make one, it's easier. When you miss one, you miss two, you miss three. Now the pressure becomes because they scored on the other end. So those are big swings for you, and you feel the pressure. We got to learn how not to feel the pressure and continue to execute our plays, and we'll be just fine.
How much is that the fact of 2s-on-2s as opposed to just a style of play, the success of the bench?
It's how we play, more than anybody. I think if we get to where we played a certain way against anybody, it won't matter, and not look at the competition, which we can't do anyway. We got to make sure that we can't play up or down to anybody. We're learning to play a certain way until we create that kind of identity. And so we can't look at who we're playing against. We're trying to figure out how to play against all competition the same way on any night, any floor. Well, he's a point guard. I mean, we talked about it before. He does a great job of getting us in our stuff on the offensive end. He's a guy that's older in this league, and on the defensive end, when you have quicker guards, he's learned how to cut the angle off where he don't have the speed, and you give him a little freedom, some on a pick and roll to go over under where he feels that he can get his angle to cut the guy off from him getting on top of the basket. And he does a great job for us in the absence of Mo.
With about 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, Jamal was in the corner just blanketing John Wall there. Talk about that defensive effort that you saw from him and what you were thinking there.
Well, we just wanted to make, we felt they wanted to get the ball in John Wall's hands and make a play with the ball in his hands, so we did a good job of keeping him out of the play. I think you're talking about the one that the foul called on. It wasn't. I thought it was Ariza, somebody he switched off on after they came across, and I didn't see where the foul was. I thought they called a foul on either Ariza or Webster against him, but they called on Jamal saying he hit him first. So.
Why is it always concerning that you guys have had games like this where you haven't been able to step on the opponent's throat?
It's a concern, but you win the game. So, you don't go crazy about it. You got to learn a lesson from it while you're doing it. I think, we get relaxed in situations where there's a lot of time left and you let teams make runs. And we got to learn not to do that against anybody because we can't afford to do it.
And when teams are making these late pushes against you guys, you have stood up to them and been able to get the win. Ever since the Atlanta game where you kind of leave it. Is there any correlation there? Kind of, when you talk about learning lessons, did you take the Atlanta game?
You like to learn the lesson not to, you know, teams will make runs, and you got to understand that teams in this league good enough to make runs on you. You miss shots if you execute, and it's different if we come down and we execute the play and go for strong side, the weak side, we miss a shot. But the turnovers and the fast scores for them are ones that's discouraging, and we've done a few of those last few situations in the fourth quarter. So we have to learn how to execute in those times to make sure you run through your progression to get a good shot, so they can slow their transition baskets down and the swings aren't as fast, even if you miss shots.
You're running a lot of stuff right now to look for Foy and Hayward specifically and look for their shot. Was that stuff in the offense when you were a player here?
When I was a player here?
To get the three on the swing position, those kind of looks.
No. Well, we had some of the same calls. It's just a different situation, different system with guys. So we have different wrinkles in it.
Was that in the offense last year even?
No, I mean not as much as we used it this year because of the perimeter shooting we have and our need for perimeter shots. And as Randy's made shots and Gordon's capable of coming off making shots, we have to use it to free up our big guys down low. So when they're making shots as they are right now, it helps our big guys down low on post.
Ty, you've won 8 out of 10 now this month. Can you look ahead to the Lakers and what do you have to be successful when you go out on the road where you haven't been lately?
Well, we got to make sure we understand that the Lakers are a proud organization. They've struggled of late, but it's going to be on their home floor, and it's a talented ball club. And at some point, they're going to figure it out. You don't want it to be the night that we play them that they get it going. So, and they can get it going in a big way if you're not ready for them. So we got to make sure that we come out with a defensive presence, making sure that we're aggressive with those guys. We push the ball down the floor on the offensive end, and we play the way we need to play offense on the offensive side to control the tempo of the game.
Does it mean anything to you if you sweep the Lakers the season series with them?
No, not right now. I mean, maybe at the end of the year we look back and if it's a close race and we get into a tiebreaker, some situation there, it means something. But right now we're trying to figure out who we are and continue to grow and win as many games against anybody we play.